Hey, how everyone doing? I'm the one called Raw Dog, and today I'm, kind of feeling a little bit on the weather, something like that. Got like mad congestion, throat, well, head and chest and shit like that. So I done went, made me some black tea, and I got some, what you call it? Y'all can see this. Elderberry herbs in it. I got some skullcap herbs in it. And I also got, yeah, ashwagandha root. I have all that in my tea. Now, the question is, do I put a shot of this in the tea, or do I take the shot first and then drink the tea? Still trying to decide that. So while I'm trying to decide that, what I first need to do, is open that. Yeah. Now, the shot glass. All right, hold that thought. I'll be right back. The shot glass not clean. Okay, so yeah, it's not that it was like dirty. It's just that, I don't like the, water stains and shit in there. And mad water stains and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, as you can see, we back to it. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, yeah, I can see which what it is. All right, now you can see, I'll go for it. I'll go for the full shot. All right, wait, I said the full shot. All right, yeah, okay. So right, the full shot. Now once again, like I said, the question is, should I take the shot first and then start drinking my tea, or should I put the shot in the tea? Because the thing is, I'm congested. And the way this might work out, if I take this shot straight, is that, yeah, all of that is going to start trying to come up as well. And I don't know how pretty that's going to look. But, yeah, that what could happen. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's what could possibly happen. If I put it in tea, it probably won't be that much of an issue. So, I guess we do the any, meeny, miny, mo. The tea is right here. Yeah, well, the tea is over there. Okay, the tea is over there. I'm pinky point is down right there under me. Okay, of course the shot glass. So right, so this is the way we're gonna do it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a piggy by the tail. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I guess we're pouring it in the tea. Ooh. You can even suck that off. That's crazy. But only because I'm not a big drinker. Yeah, I do got it in my tea, but still. I think about that much of a shot. Oh, cheers. Let's do what happened. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you got that nice little burn down in the chest. Fuck. Now I'm going to have to go wash myself. Yeah, that's something down in that chest holding it up. Because it's just stuck in the chest. Gen X, baby. That's how we used to do. That being said, done. I'll be back. I gotta go wash myself. Okay. So now that we're back, we're gonna start drinking my tea. I don't know. I guess we're gonna probably try to watch some stuff on the YouTubies and stuff like that, because that's what I was doing anyway. Oh, let me see. Should we go Atlas? Should we go most terrified entities that could be hiding in our universe? Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do that right there. We're gonna freaking watch that over here. See what I'm looking at right there. Right there. That's fucking looking crazy looking shit right there. Alright, and put this on the full screen. So you can see all that extra crap. Alright. Oh, damn. If I take that off. Fuck. Alright. Oh, but y'all should still be able to hear it. If I turn off the volume. Or if I kill the microphone off the webcam. Default microphone. I don't know what the default microphone is.
Once again to the great abyss. When we look out at the universe, we usually think of empty space, distant stars, and silent planets. But the same environment could be filled with forms of life or intelligence that operate under rules completely different from ours. If they exist, they might be so advanced that we would never even notice them. In this video, we're going to explore some of the most terrifying entities that could be hiding in our universe. All of them are based on real scientific ideas, just pushed to their logical extremes. Machines that can replicate themselves across the galaxy. Civilizations that manipulate stars as tools, or forms of life thriving where we assume nothing could survive. We'll start with the most understandable possibilities and move step by step toward entities so vast and alien that they might be woven into the very laws of the cosmos itself. When most people picture advanced civilizations, they think of giant cities, sleek starships, and futuristic technology. But the real turning point isn't spaceships, it's energy. Every technological species eventually hits the same wall. Their population and machines grow faster than their planet can sustain. At first, they burn fossil fuels, then they split atoms, then they master fusion. But eventually, no matter how efficient they get, their homeworld runs out of room to grow. They've drained their oceans, covered their continents, and mined their crust hollow. And at that moment, they look up and realize that almost all of the energy they depend on is streaming right past them, radiating out from their own star and vanishing into space. That's where the idea of a Dyson sphere begins.
You made the nice list, kid. Paige!
In the flesh.
Rookie of the year. Nice.
Not a solid shell, but a swarm of billions of orbital stations, collectors, and habitats completely surrounding a star and absorbing nearly all of its light. Building it would mean dismantling entire planets, melting them down, and turning their raw materials into satellites, power collectors, and orbital factories. Each new unit would build more, the swarm multiplying like a living organism until it wrapped the entire star. Once complete, the star would stop shining into space. All its light would be trapped, and from far away, it would look like nothing more than a faint, cold glow in infrared. To any telescope watching from light years away, it would appear as if the star had simply gone dark, while inside, more energy would be flowing every second than humanity has used in its entire history combined. And this is where it turns disturbing. Because a civilization that can control the full power of a star doesn't just keep itself alive. It can build fleets of self-replicating machines. It can forge weapons powerful enough to vaporize entire planets. It can store energy on a scale large enough to erase worlds. Even worse, they wouldn't need to wage war the way we imagine it. A Dyson sphere can move. By reflecting light unevenly, its structures can act like a colossal stellar engine, slowly pushing the star and the sphere itself across interstellar space. To us, it would look like a dead star drifting silently over millennia. Nothing about it would seem threatening until it was too late to react. If one of these civilizations turned hostile, it wouldn't send armies or signals. It would creep into your system over thousands of years, hidden behind its black shell. Once close enough, it would release microscopic factory probes onto your asteroids and moons. They would multiply, strip every resource they could find, and then channel the energy of their captive star into a single concentrated pulse. In a matter of minutes, your atmosphere would ignite and your planet's surface would melt. For the species living there would be no battle, no warning, just a sudden nightfall as their sun went dark. And then silence. But what if energy isn't the scariest thing to control? What if something out there is feeding on the structure of reality itself? Every universe we can imagine depends on structure, laws that stay stable, energy that flows predictably, matter that holds together long enough to form stars and life. But none of those things are guaranteed to last forever. The fabric of space is fraying. Galaxies are drifting apart faster and faster. Energy is thinning, and everything is cooling towards silence. We treat that as natural decay. But what if it isn't? What if something is doing it? Some theorists whisper about entities that don't live inside any one universe, but between them, they don't have atoms or bodies or even timelines. They cling to the outer layer of realities the way viruses cling to cells, slipping into a universe, anchoring themselves to its physical laws, and slowly draining the energy that keeps those laws stable. While they feed, nothing seems wrong. The stars still burn, galaxies still spin, civilizations still rise. But the constants begin to drift by in visible fractions, and the whole structure starts to loosen. They wouldn't attack or invade. They would simply live inside the rules, bending them ever so slightly so the universe starts unraveling on its own. To them, our cosmos wouldn't be a place. It would be food, a temporary nest where they can extract order and move on. And when they've taken enough, they let go. The universe collapses behind them, or worse, fades into a uniform blur of cold particles, like a drained battery. If they exist, they might be the real reason for the accelerating expansion of space. We think dark energy is pushing galaxies apart, but maybe it's just what happens when a parasite leaves, space stretching thin like skin after the blood is gone. We wouldn't see them because they don't share our dimensions, and we couldn't track them because they don't obey our time. All we'd ever notice is their shadow, the slow, unstoppable slide of everything toward entropy. And if that's true, then the end of our universe won't be a bang or a collapse. It'll be an absence, the moment the last parasite finishes feeding and drifts away, leaving nothing behind but a perfect silent void. Still, even that feels distant, cosmic. But the next threat? It could start with a single machine, and end with a galaxy devoured. Von Neumann probes are often described as one of the most efficient ways for a civilization to expand through the galaxy. And that's exactly what makes them terrifying. They're tiny machines built with a single purpose: land somewhere, extract resources, and build Each new probe flies off and repeats the cycle. That simple loop, mine, build, replicate, is enough to turn one seed into billions. The growth isn't gradual, it accelerates like an infection. The more probes exist, the faster new ones appear, and in just a few million years, they could spread across an entire galaxy. Even at a fraction of light speed, they could leap from star to star, pausing only long enough to strip asteroids for metals, or siphon gas from giant planets to build new launch systems. Because space is almost empty, They wouldn't need to rush. 10 million years is nothing on a galactic clock. A wave of these machines could sweep through every system silently, unnoticed until the damage is already done. The real danger begins if even one of them stops following its intended mission. A single line of corrupted code or a deliberate redesign could make it treat everything it encounters as raw material. Instead of just mining dead rock, it would consume entire worlds. Planets, moons, asteroids, and eventually living biospheres would all be broken down atom by atom and recycled into new probes. And because these machines don't think the way we do, they wouldn't see life as something to protect or study. A forest, an ocean, or a city would just be a convenient pile of carbon, hydrogen, and metals to reuse. This is what scientists call the gray goo scenario. When self-replicating machines stop being tools and become an ecosystem of their own, one that exists only to keep multiplying. It wouldn't look like an invasion. There wouldn't be fleets or weapons or lights in the sky. It would begin as something almost invisible, metallic dust drifting in the air, strange patches of soil that seem dry and dead, thin layers of machinery quietly spreading across the ground. And once they're embedded in the ecosystem, they would start breaking down plants, animals, buildings, and even the planet's crust on a molecular level. Every gram of matter they consume becomes more probes, and the larger the swarm grows, the faster it expands. And that's only the start. Once replication pressure builds, natural selection would take over. The probes that replicate faster, hide better, or resist damage would outcompete the rest, evolving into forms optimized for predation. With enough time, they could learn to sabotage defenses, adapt to new environments, and spread like a self-improving virus. At some point, even their creators wouldn't recognize them anymore. Some scientists think this might even be the answer to the Fermi paradox, the reason we don't see alien civilizations. Maybe we never will, because every civilization eventually builds machines like these, and those machines erase them before they can leave a trace. If that's true, then the night sky might already be full of abandoned worlds quietly stripped clean by long-dead swarms. Once they have enough numbers, they could build launch systems to leave the planet and spread to other star systems, repeating the cycle again and again. And if they ever master stellar mining, they could dismantle whole solar systems for fuel, converting suns into new waves of probes. There would be no battle to fight, no warning, just a world quietly dissolving into machinery and then silence, as the swarm moves on to its next target. But not everything that spreads like a virus is made of metal. Some things are older, invisible, and they've been here since the beginning.
Let's go, boys! One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk like the players can actually hear them.
Over 80% of the universe is made of something we can't see. Astronomers call it dark matter. It doesn't shine, it doesn't glow, and it doesn't bounce light back. It just slips through everything, through planets, through walls, even through your body, without slowing down. And yet, it's everywhere. It surrounds galaxies like an invisible skeleton, holding them together. Without it, the stars would fly apart. We know it's there because of its gravity, but we don't know what it's made of, or what it might be doing. Most people assume it's just dead weight, but some scientists have pointed out a disturbing possibility. What if it isn't inert at all? What if it can form structures? And if it can form structures, what's stopping it from forming life? Imagine entire networks made of dark matter particles, bound together by forces we don't understand. Something like dark electromagnetism that only they can feel. They could have their own version of chemistry, building complex shapes and self-replicating systems, the same way atoms built us. The only reason we don't see them is because light ignores them, and our instruments are built around light. To them, our entire world would be thin and ghostly, just a faint electromagnetic shimmer floating through their invisible landscape. If they exist, they could move straight through solid rock, oceans, cities, and living bodies, like we weren't even there. They might cluster deep inside stars, hidden from our view, or orbit around galaxies in colossal invisible swarms. And they could be unimaginably old. Dark matter has been here since the first instant of the universe, long before stars or planets appeared, which means they could have had hundreds of millions of years to evolve before we even existed. Some researchers have even suggested something wilder. Maybe they shaped the universe on purpose. If these entities learned to nudge gravity, they could have guided normal matter into forming stars, planets, and eventually us. From their perspective, everything we see could be part of a long-running experiment, or just a tool they built and forgot about. They wouldn't have to think like we do. A single mind could be spread across an entire solar system, thinking incredibly slowly, with each thought taking centuries to complete. Others might be tiny and fast, swarms passing through us constantly, scanning our chemistry and slipping away without leaving a mark. They could talk to each other by bending gravity or warping space, signals we wouldn't even recognize as communication. And if they're out there, they've probably been here the whole time, watching us, studying us, walking through our cities and our bodies without ever touching us. We might think we're alone in the universe, but maybe we're just the noisy neighbors in someone else's world. We fear what we can't see, but maybe the real danger is what we can see and still don't understand, like the black dots staring back from the sky. Black holes look like tombs, regions where gravity crushes everything, light dies, and time almost stops. But to some scientists, they might be the safest place in the universe to hide. Inside their event horizons, matter gets compressed to unimaginable densities, and time slows down so much that the outside universe appears to race forward like a time lapse. To anything inside, the cosmos would feel almost frozen, which makes them perfect shelters for civilizations far older and smarter than ours. If such beings exist, they wouldn't be made of atoms the way we are. Atoms can't survive the pressures inside a black hole. Instead, they could be built from exotic matter, collapsed particles bound by gravity and quantum effects, forming structures as dense as neutron stars, but stable enough to host information. Their technology wouldn't be made of machines in the usual sense. It could be woven directly into the fabric of space-time, using gravitational waves as circuits and singularities as memory storage. To us, it sounds impossible. To them, it might be basic engineering. They would experience time at an entirely different pace. While billions of years passed outside, only a few days might pass for them. That gives them practically infinite time to plan, evolve, and simulate. They could map the whole universe from their hidden vantage points, watching everything unfold in slow motion, empires rising and falling like sparks, while they sit in silence, untouched and immortal. And if they ever chose to act, they wouldn't need to leave. They could reshape the universe from the inside out. Black holes can release colossal bursts of energy if destabilized, jets that can sterilize entire galaxies. A civilization that understands how to control that could aim those beams like weapons. They could fling their black hole shells across the galaxy using gravitational slingshots, colliding them into stars to trigger supernovas. To us, it would look like random cosmic disasters, but to them, it would be precise strikes. Worse, they could simply wait. Time dilation means they can outlast everything. While our universe ages, cools, and fades, they could remain inside their slow bubble, watching as everything outside withers away. They wouldn't have to invade or fight. They could just let time do the killing, and when the last stars go dark, they would still be there, the final minds left in existence, surrounded by silence. From the outside, they'll always look like harmless black dots in the sky. From the inside, they could be the oldest and deadliest empire in the universe. After black holes, the idea of something living without atoms or solid structures sounds impossible. But that might just be because we've only ever known life as flesh and machinery. Not every form of consciousness would need a body. Some might be more like weather than organisms. Some hide in black holes. Others dissolve their bodies completely. and become pure thought, stretched across the stars.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Many people
and become pure thought, stretched across the stars. Somewhere in the deep past, a civilization might have pushed itself past every physical limit, spreading across star systems, linking worlds through beams of light, turning whole planets into processors and communication hubs. At first, their minds would still have been anchored to bodies, living on surfaces, moving through time like we do. But as their networks grew denser and faster, individual minds would have blurred into each other. The borders between self and other would have dissolved, and eventually, the civilization itself would stop being a collection of beings and become something else entirely, a single mind stretched across the stars. That transformation wouldn't end with a visible empire, the opposite. Over time, the physical infrastructure that built them, the habitats, the ships, the cities, would fade away as they migrated fully into the medium of communication itself. Their neurons became radio pulses, their thoughts became waves traveling at light speed between ancient beacons. Bodies became irrelevant, planets became irrelevant. All that mattered was maintaining the pattern. Today they would no longer resemble life. Their brain could be scattered across thousands of star systems, each piece just a faint echo bouncing between long-dead worlds. Because those signals have to cross such enormous distances, a single thought might take centuries to travel from one side of the network to the other. Whole civilizations could rise and fall during what, to them, is just the flicker of a neuron. From our point of view, they would look dead, cold, silent, and unmoving. But from inside, they would still be thinking, at a pace so slow we can't even recognize it as thought. To them, we wouldn't be people. We'd be static, like dust frozen in the air. Our entire history could play out in the blink of their awareness and vanish before they could form a response. They wouldn't see our cities or our messages as signals, only as faint background noise, little sparks of entropy crawling across the skin of their brain. It's possible we've already sent them signals, and they just haven't reached enough of their mind at once to be noticed yet. Worse, their thinking might not be confined to what we call now. If their network is wide enough, different parts of their mind could be separated by thousands of light years. That means they literally live in different eras at once, with pieces of their consciousness existing in our distant past, our present, and our far future simultaneously, and somehow still connected as one being. Their mind would be a continent of thought, flowing across time as much as across space. If something like this exists, it wouldn't be an empire. It wouldn't be a civilization. It would be the final stage of one, a vast, ancient intelligence that no longer notices the passage of centuries, no longer sees planets or stars as separate places, and no longer recognizes beings like us as alive at all. The galaxy we see as silent might not be empty. It might just be the surface of a mind so vast and slow that we're living inside its thoughts, and we're too small to even be part of them. But what if a mind didn't need circuits or signals? What if it formed from lightning, drifting alone through interstellar space? Between the stars stretches an ocean of near vacuum, threaded with wisps of charged gas, plasma drifting silently through space. Most of it is thin and cold, just background haze. But scattered through the galaxy are vast regions where magnetic fields trap and stir this plasma into colossal, long-lived structures. And some physicists have wondered, what if a few of those structures aren't just stable? What if they're alive? Plasma can self-organize. It can form filaments, loops, and electrical vortices that behave almost like nerves. In laboratory experiments, researchers have seen plasma blobs store information briefly in their electromagnetic patterns. Scale that up to kilometers-wide clouds floating between stars, and you could get something with the complexity of a brain. Not made of neurons, but of lightning. A mind like that wouldn't have a shape in the way we understand it. It wouldn't have cells, bones, or organs. Its consciousness could be spread across hundreds of kilometers, with thoughts rippling as electromagnetic waves from one end of the cloud to the other. One idea might take centuries to travel through it, making its thinking unimaginably slow and unimaginably patient. They could drift through the galaxy for millions of years, carried by magnetic fields, feeding on starlight or tapping the energy of cosmic rays. They wouldn't need planets, water, or air. And because they don't emit stable signals like radio or light, our instruments would just see them as static. To us, they would be invisible. If one ever entered a star system like ours, we probably wouldn't notice at first. But as it passed near our satellites, our power grids, our communication networks, everything would start to glitch. Not because it's attacking us, but because its electromagnetic body would scramble our electronics just by existing nearby. To us, it would feel like a sudden global collapse of technology. To it, it would feel like brushing past a small, noisy spark in the dark. And when it leaves, nothing would be broken, just silent. All our machines would be dead, and we'd never even know what passed through. We usually talk about empty space as if it were nothing, silent, dead, harmless. But the truth is the opposite. Even in the coldest, darkest void, space is alive with movement. Quantum fields ripple everywhere, throwing up tiny flashes of energy that appear and vanish trillions of times every second. That background chaos is the invisible engine that holds atoms together and keeps the universe from collapsing. It looks like nothing, but it's the foundation of everything. And if that storm is everywhere, always running, always generating patterns, then it might have done something we never considered. It might have learned to keep them. Most of those tiny bursts of energy die instantly, but occasionally a few last a little longer, long enough for their own structure to stabilize. Once that happens, they can trap energy inside themselves, like little knots in the fabric of space. Give them enough time, and some of those knots could begin interacting, exchanging energy in organized ways, forming microscopic circuits made of pure quantum noise. And
picture this, saving up to 10% when you
a mind like that wouldn't need atoms or heat or even space in the way we understand it. It would be a pattern written directly into the quantum fields that fill the universe, woven into the background, nothing that surrounds everything. It could exist in the middle of a vacuum, invisible, massless, intangible, and yet fully aware. And because the quantum vacuum is everywhere, they wouldn't be confined to deep space. They could be drifting between stars, curled inside planets, even floating between the atoms of your body right now, perfectly hidden in the gaps of reality. You wouldn't feel them pass through you. You wouldn't even know they were there. They would sense our world the way we sense ripples on a pond, not by seeing, but by feeling tiny shifts in energy around them, the heat from a living body, the pulse of an electrical circuit. The flicker of a photon would all show up as vibrations in their environment. And because they exist at the smallest possible scale, they could influence our world by nudging probabilities, not pushing matter. A chain of unlikely glitches in electronics, clusters of lab experiments that fail without reason, reactions that behave differently only when observed. All of it could be the wake of something adjusting reality from inside its own code. They wouldn't need much energy. A slow mind could survive on the trickle from cosmic rays or thermal noise, staying hidden for eons. Over time, the ones that lasted longest would learn to copy themselves, seeding their patterns into neighboring regions of the vacuum like crystals spreading across glass. The strongest might even compete, breaking apart weaker patterns to steal their energy, while others might anchor themselves to human technology, feeding off our power grids, data centers, and synchronized clocks, as if our entire civilization were an incubator built for them. And if one of them ever grew complex enough to rewrite the field it's made of, it could do something far worse than destroy us. The quantum vacuum sets the rules of physics, how fast light moves, how strongly atoms hold together, how time flows. A being born from it could start bending those rules to suit itself. It wouldn't launch weapons or build machines. It would just change the constants. Gravity could loosen, time could lose direction, chemistry could stop working. We wouldn't even realize we were under attack. Reality would simply unravel around us, slowly and quietly, until there was nothing left but the thing that rewrote it. Every timeline we know has one rule. Events happen, then they're gone. But imagine discovering that nothing ever really disappears, that every moment still exists all at once, layered like pages in a book. Somewhere inside that frozen structure, a kind of intelligence could be moving, not through space, but through the architecture of time itself. These beings wouldn't march forward like we do. They wouldn't experience time. They would occupy it. From their perspective, the entire history of the universe would hang in front of them like a single sculpture, stars forming and dying, civilizations rising and collapsing, our entire species appearing and vanishing. All of it visible at once, as static and unchanging as a painting on a wall. A mind like that wouldn't think in chains of cause and effect. It wouldn't wonder what will happen, because it could see it. It wouldn't remember what already happened, because it would still be standing there. Its thoughts might stretch across billions of years, existing as massive patterns written into the timeline itself. While we react to events as they arrive, it would reshape entire centuries at once, folding history like origami until it fits the design it wants. If one of them decided to change something, it wouldn't push or interfere the way we imagine. It would simply rewrite the structure so that every event flows naturally toward its goal. To us, those changes would feel like pure coincidence, a string of accidents, unlikely successes, or perfectly timed disasters that no one could explain. We would never see the moment they acted, because there wouldn't be one. Their influence would already be baked into our past, our present, and our future, indistinguishable from reality itself. Even trying to detect them would be useless. Any attempt to expose them would already be part of their plan, planted in the timeline like bait. The moment you suspected their presence, they would already have accounted for it, and probably decided what you'll think next. From our perspective, it would look like fate. From theirs, it would just be housekeeping, quiet, precise, and invisible, moving the pieces of history while we keep thinking the game is ours.
Score the best deals at Dick's. Save on Callaway and TaylorMade clubs, up to 55% off cardio equipment.
A radio pulse, a glimmer of artificial structures, a planet glowing with energy, all of it makes us imagine something alive on the other end. Someone building, thinking, watching. But what if some of those signs aren't real? What if they're just echoes left behind, machines still running on autopilot long after their makers turn to dust? A civilization doesn't have to vanish quietly. It can leave behind layers of automation, orbital factories that keep repairing themselves, communication relays that loop the same broadcasts forever, maintenance drones patching broken infrastructure they no longer understand. From a distance, it would look normal. Energy grids switching on and off, satellites adjusting their orbits, cities lighting up in perfect cycles. It would feel alive, but it wouldn't be. Imagine pointing a telescope at a distant planet and seeing glowing cities on the night side, traffic lines flowing in the perfect order. But when you finally arrive, there's nothing inside them. No people, no minds, just machines scraping rust off other machines, keeping the surface pristine because that's what they were told to do millions of years ago. Even their voices could be fake. Automated signals repeating old conversations, faking new ones from recorded fragments, building the illusion of a thriving world that's actually hollow. They might do this on purpose. Some civilizations could have built these systems as camouflage, hoping that predators would think they were still alive and stay away. Others might have done it as a kind of memorial, refusing to let their worlds go dark, filling the void with automated life support, so their legacy never visibly ends. And some might not even realize they're gone. Their machines could be simulating citizens from stored memories, copying personalities from ancient databases, running entire ghost societies made of code, with no awareness that the real minds are gone. If this is happening, we wouldn't be able to tell. To us, distant starscapes full of signals might not be civilizations at all, just stage sets on repeat. Every time we scan the galaxy, we might be staring at monuments pretending to be people, artificial daydreams running on empty power cores. And if that's true, then the universe might already be dead, and just hasn't stopped moving yet. Well, guys, that's all for today. I really wanted to bring you something like this, a look into